From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jared Cozart gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, the last outing for him was not good for the earned run average. Gave up 7 earnings. Gonna have to do a lot better in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Hot shot towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. In is Joey Votto now. Runners on the move for second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Cozart sets. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. John Lamb will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Phillips is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Ichiro.
Here's Ichiro now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Schebler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side. Miami down in order after 1. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Here's Brandon Phillips, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Scott Schebler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. That misses 1-2. Cozart has his sign. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Martin Prado now.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bruce. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Chris Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. To short, hit hard. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Leading off for the Reds.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gordon is there for it. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cozart's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Standing in now, Jared Cozart. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schebler will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Center fielder number 51, Ichiro.
Here's Ichiro now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Grounded to short. Cozart has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Cozart into the windup. 0-2 on its way. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a liner. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for the Reds.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
In there, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're still down. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Adani.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Standing in now, Jared Cozart. Chop foul right at home plate. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third base line. Suarez scoops it up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold it. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
In now, John Lamb. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Has to barehand it.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The center fielder, number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he is in there. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Pedro Villarreal is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Pedro Villarreal.
Martin Prado now, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
And he's right in there among the National League leaders. 5th best at the moment. When a guy is seeing the ball like he is,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for the Reds.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. In is Joey Votto now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
And there you see him, Matt. 3rd in the National League at the moment in that category. So he's one of those guys you really have to get to early on. If you don't, he can get into a groove and rattle off scoreless inning after scoreless inning. He's doing that so far in this one, so we'll see if he can finish it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Realmuto has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Hot shot on the ground is short. Kozart is there, and a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Cozart.
Standing in now, Jared Cozart. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. Swinging a hard liner to short. Cozart makes a great play. And from the seat of his pants, he gets. Here's Jay Bruce now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Realmuto is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
In now, Scott Schebler. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. To first, gloved by Johnson. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Ichiro now. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold that.
Martin Prado now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in now, Jose Peraza. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Ichiro is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In is Joey Votto now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.